Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Frank, James Marshall and Siegbert Tarrasch. This is a game from Marshall-Tarrasch match, played in 1905. Marshall had white pieces and he started with e4. Tarrasch played e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to b5, the Spanish game, and now knight to d4, the bird variation. Knight takes knight on d4. If knight takes on e5, then what happens then? Knight takes bishop on b5, or maybe queen to g5. Back to our game. Knight takes knight on d4. E takes on d4, Marshall castle kingside. c6, bishop to c4, knight to e7, and now queen to h5, threatening checkmate. d5, e takes on d5, c takes on d5, bishop to b5 check, bishop to d7, bishop takes bishop check, queen takes bishop, white to move, queen to e5 was played. Perhaps rook to e1 should have been considered. In this position, black would probably castle. Queenside. Back to our game. Queen to e5 was played, attacking the pawn on d4. How to defend the pawn? What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Tarrasch played d3. This was a very clever move. This move will slow down the development of the white pieces. C takes on d3. Tarrasch castled queenside. a3. Knight to c6, queen to h5. g6, queen to d1. Queen to f5. b4. Queen takes on d3. Knight to c3, bishop to g7. Queen to a4, intending b5, winning the pawn on a7. King to b8, rook to a2. Knight to d4, rook to e1, rook to c8, h3, knight to f5, queen to d7, attacking the pawn on f7. Black to move. How would you defend the pawn? What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Tarrasch played rook from h to d8, sacrificing the pawn. Queen takes on f7. What was the idea behind the pawn sacrifice? What is the follow-up? This is the follow-up. Rook to c7, queen to e6, and now rook to e7. That was the idea. The white queen is trapped. Queen takes rook, knight takes queen, rook to e3, attacking the queen, queen to c4. Rook takes on e7, bishop to f8, attacking the rook. Rook takes pawn on h7. Black to move. How would you continue now? Tarrasch played d4, attacking the knight. And if the knight moves, queen takes bishop. Rook to c2. D takes on c3. Rook takes on c3. Queen to e2. g3. Bishop to d6, king to g2. Black played a move and white resigned, and the move is rook to f8. Marshall resigned. There is no sensible defense against queen takes or rook takes on f2. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. Rook to d7, rook takes on f2, check. King to h1, queen to f1, checkmate. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.